Hello again. Here we are with another one of our punctuation videos. Today I want to talk to you about setting off parenthetical information. What is parenthetical information? Well, the easy answer is it's the information you put in parentheses, hence parenthetical information. Why do we do that? Think if you're reading and you come across information in parentheses, what do? Be honest. You skip it. Why do you skip it? You already know it's not that important. It's in parentheses. You may not have known you knew that. Well, you're welcome. That was free. But anyway, all right. Three ways to offset parenthetical information. We have a comma. We have dashes. And of course, we have parentheses. Now, why do we have three ways? Okay, remember I told you with the commas we had three ways, and the word was relationship? Okay, it's not the word here. The word here is importance. This is your way to tell the reader how important this information is inside the dashes or commas or parentheses. So, if you offset this parenthetical information, I'll give you an example in just a moment. With commas, you're telling me it is very important. You need to know this. With dashes, it's important. You should know this if you're reading along. And parentheses, not very important. I did the dadgum research. I'm putting it in the frickin' paper. Did I say frickin'? Anyway, I'm putting it in the paper. So, and of course we use these for parenthetical citations, which we'll get to later. So, first of all, let's see how we can do this. Pretty long sentence here about Ernest Hemingway. I hope you know who Ernest Hemingway is, and pardon my back. True story. They were coming back from Spain. They came on separate trains for some reason. I don't know the reason why. But anyway, he got back home, or he got back to their apartment in Paris, and he said, okay, I need to get started back on that novel I was working on. Where's the manuscript? I don't know. So, the missing manuscript, somebody someday somewhere in Spain probably is going to find a bunch of old yellowed papers, and that'll be the lost Hemingway manuscript, and they will probably become very wealthy and famous. So, if you happen to go to Spain and find a bunch of papers like that, call me. All right, anyway. Now, Hemingway's first wife, he had four. Kind of like Lay's potato chips. Hadley Richardson lost an entire manuscript. Now, we have parenthetical information in here. In other words, we have extra information. Information that we really don't need in the sentence. It won't change the sentence. What is it? Okay. Hadley Richardson is the parenthetical information. Why? What word makes this unnecessary? First. There's only one first wife. So if we take Hadley Richardson out, it does not change the meaning of the sentence at all. His first wife lost a manuscript. Okay? Well, here's extra info, parenthetical Hadley Richardson. So we can offset that with commas. Or we could use parentheses. Or we could use a dash. It depends. This is your way of telling me how important the information is. Let's say you're writing a paper on Hemingway and his symbolic use of the color yellow in his early short stories. And this is going to be in there. Well, you might, since you're talking about his professional work, you might just put it in parentheses. And it might be nice to know his wife's name. However, if you're writing a book or a bio on him and his early married life, well, knowing his first wife is pretty darn important. So you put that in commas. You need to know that. So depending on the context and how important you think the information is, determines what you use here. And if we use dashes, it would look just like that, no space before, no space after, and you hit dash, you hit the hyphen twice. As soon as you type Hadley or whatever the next word is and hit space, you have a function on your computer called M dash, and it'll turn it into one long line. So, little info there about the comma, dash, parentheses. We have three ways. It's your way of telling the reader how important that information is. So it's not necessarily right or wrong. There may be a better answer, but this is your way of telling the reader how to read this. Just like the period, semicolon, comma, and coordinating conjunction. We had three ways there, told you how to read it. This also tells you how to read it. Easy. Thanks.